Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Generation Tech. My name is Alan. So it's been a while since I've been on camera and I really did miss you guys, but I've been doing some traveling. It's one of my other passions in life. So if you guys like traveling, if you like vlogs, be sure to check out my channel down in the description below. So last episode, Ben discussed what Obi Wan Kenobi did on Tatooine all that time after the Revenge of the Sith, according to Star Wars canon. Today we'll be talking about what happened according to Star Wars legend, and it's a little bit crazier. We start out with the same scene of Obi Wan Kenobi leaving baby Luke with the Lars family on their Tatooine homestead. For the first few months, Kenobi had no idea that Anakin had survived their duel on Mustafar, but one day while hanging out at a cantina, he overheard the news of Vader's victory over several surviving Jedi at the Battle of Kashyyyk. Kenobi was shocked to learn that survivors of the Great Jedi Purge would actually band together and fight against the imposing Dark Lord. He still believed all the remaining Jedi should go into hiding. Kenobi would continue spending as much time as possible on the Lars homestead, creepily watching Luke from afar. There was even a time where he contemplated whether he should kill Luke. He was afraid the young Skywalker would follow in his father's footsteps. But Kenobi doesn't do that. Instead, he quietly guards the family from a distance. When the Lars water evaporators get stolen, Uncle Owens rounds up a posse of farmers to go to the Tusken Raiders and grab his stolen property back. But Kenobi rushes to the camp first and tries to end the bloodshed before it starts. Upon entering the camp, the Tusken Raiders swarmed Kenobi. Outnumbered, the old Jedi proceeded to defend himself by cutting off the clothing of the Tusken Raiders, which is sacrilege in their culture, and forced the other Raiders to kill them. Kenobi escapes in the ensuing chaos with the water evaporators. But Uncle Owen isn't happy to see Kenobi when he returns, and informs him to stay away from his family and that he doesn't need his help. See, even in Legends, Uncle Owen is a dick. Meanwhile, Darth Vader continues to scour the galaxy for Obi-Wan. He is led to the Conclave on Kessel by rumors that his former master is there. Instead, he finds a Jedi ambush, but he manages to defeat all 8 Jedi, including 5 masters in combat, but narrowly escapes with his own life. A year into exile, Obi-Wan Kenobi learns that his former apprentice, Ferrus Olin, is alive and well and running away from authorities. Kenobi had always considered Olin as his second strongest apprentice after Anakin. Obi-Wan heads to the planet Balassa under the guise of a businessman and eventually finds Ferrus and helps him escape the wrath of Imperial Inquisitor Malorum and bounty hunter Boba Fett. Ferrus Olin would go on to be one of the founders of the Alliance to restore the Republic, aka the Rebel Alliance. While on Balassa, Obi-Wan Kenobi learns that the Imperial Inquisitor was investigating the events that happened on Polis Massa, an asteroid belt which served as a haven for survivors of Order 66 and the birthplace of the Skywalker twins. Kenobi rushes to Polis Massa to prevent the Imperial Inquisitor's security expert from extracting information that would inform Darth Vader of the existence of his twins. When Kenobi returns to Tatooine, Qui-Gon Jinn's Force Ghost finally contacts him. Before coming to Tatooine, Yoda had tasked Obi-Wan with learning how to achieve the same state as Qui-Gon Jinn. Now is finally time for Obi-Wan to begin this training. Much of what Yoda and Qui-Gon Jinn learned was passed to them from the ancient Order of the Whills, a shamanistic order who had discovered the secrets of eternal consciousness. And now it was time for Obi-Wan to learn the way of the Whills. A few years later, Obi-Wan Kenobi notices another band of Tusken Raiders nearing the Lars homestead. Upon closer inspection, he's shocked to learn that they are led by A'Sharad Het, the son of famous exiled Jedi Knight Sharad Het. Kenobi tries to reason with Het, but the two end up dueling, and Kenobi cuts his hand off and removes his mask. This disgraced Het in the eyes of the Tusken Raiders and forces him to leave. Unbeknownst to Obi-Wan, the man he just spared would end up becoming Darth Krayt. Founder of the One Sith Mandate, he would go on to recreate the Sith Order and try to destroy the new Jedi Order. Probably should have killed him, Obi-Wan. And then one day, while searching for a lost astromech, Luke Skywalker is ambushed by a group of the Tusken Raiders. And Old Ben Kenobi comes to the rescue. And the rest is canon. So guys, that's our Legends version of this story. Be sure to check out last week's episode where Ben goes over the canon version of the story. Let us know in the comment section below what you think. Are there a lot of similarities between these two versions? Which one do you like better? And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as usual, if you're watching this, you are Generation Tech.